For Brazil, the number 9 shirt has never been just a number. It is history, pressure, expectation, and legacy stitched into yellow fabric. From the ruthless efficiency of Romario to the unstoppable force of Ronaldo Nazario, from Adriano's power to the instinctive finishing that once terrified defenses worldwide, Brazil's traditional number 9 has always symbolized one thing: a pure, born goal scorer. But as the road to the next World Cup unfolds, a troubling and fascinating question continues to dominate Brazilian football discourse. Who is the true heir to this legendary role today? Despite producing world-class talent in almost every position, Brazil have struggled for years to settle on a definitive, undisputed number 9, and this long-standing dilemma has only intensified in recent seasons. The Seleção are not lacking attackers, but they're still searching for the right profile, the right balance, and the right personality to carry one of the most iconic jerseys in football history. At the center of this debate stands Richarlison, currently the most trusted option whenever Brazil need a traditional striker. Richarlison's value lies not only in goals but in his experience on the biggest stages, his relentless pressing, aerial presence, physical strength, and willingness to sacrifice for the team. Coaches trust him because he understands tournament football, knows how to occupy defenders, and has already delivered in major international competitions. However, his inconsistency at club level, recurring injuries, and fluctuating form remain significant concerns, raising doubts about whether he can be Brazil's long-term solution rather than just a short-term answer. Behind him, a new generation is knocking loudly on the door, led by one of Brazil's most exciting young prospects, Vitor Roque. Seen by many as the future of Brazil's number 9 role, Roque brings pace, aggression, intelligent movement inside the box, and, most importantly, a striker's mentality that is rare for his age. His hunger for goals, fearless approach against defenders, and ability to exploit space make him a natural finisher, but youth brings its own challenges. While his potential is undeniable, the question remains whether Brazil can afford to rely on such a young forward when World Cup pressure demands instant impact. Another name gaining increasing attention is João Pedro, a forward who represents a more modern interpretation of the striker role. João Pedro is not limited to being a classic penalty box predator. He thrives as a false 9, dropping deep, linking play, and creating space for attacking midfielders and wingers. His technical ability, composure on the ball, and intelligence in tight spaces make him an attractive option for a Brazilian side, evolving tactically to match modern football demands. In systems that prioritize fluid movement and positional interchange, João Pedro's profile fits perfectly, especially when Brazil face compact defenses that require creativity rather than brute force. Meanwhile, Evanilson has quietly built a reputation through consistent performances in European football, earning regular call-ups under coach Dorival Jr. Evanilson excels in positioning, timing his runs inside the box, and finishing with precision, the traditional strengths of a classic number 9. While he may not possess the flair or explosive speed of others, his reliability and efficiency make him a serious contender, particularly in matches where Brazil dominate possession and require a clinical finisher to convert chances. Matheus Cunha presents a different dimension altogether. Not a classic striker by definition, Cunha compensates with high work rate, dribbling ability, tactical flexibility, and relentless movement across the front line. His ability to carry the ball, disrupt defensive structures, and add unpredictability in attack makes him a valuable alternative, especially in matches demanding pressing intensity and transitional play. Although he may not embody the traditional Brazilian number 9 mold, his versatility ensures he remains in the conversation. Gabriel Jesus, once considered a long-term solution for Brazil's striker role, now finds himself in a different phase of his international career. Primarily deployed as a winger or supporting forward, Jesus offers link-up play, pressing, and tactical discipline, but his struggles to consistently deliver goals as a central striker have pushed him away from the number 9 spotlight. As a result, his chances of reclaiming that role remain slim unless circumstances drastically change. One of the most debated exclusions in recent discussions is Marcos Leonardo, the Brazilian forward currently playing for Al Hilal. Despite delivering outstanding performances at club level and demonstrating sharp finishing instincts, he has yet to receive a call-up to the national team, raising questions about selection criteria and tactical preferences. His absence highlights the broader complexity of Brazil's striker dilemma. Talent exists, but fitting that talent into the right system remains a challenge. When all factors are considered, it becomes clear that Brazil do not suffer from a lack of attacking options, but rather from an abundance of contrasting profiles. Each striker offers a different interpretation of the number 9 role, forcing coaches to make selections based not only on individual quality, but also on match context, opposition style, and tactical philosophy. Against deep defensive blocks, a clinical finisher like Evanilson may be ideal, while high-intensity matches might favor Richarlison's physicality or Cunha's work rate. Games requiring fluid movement and creativity could benefit from João Pedro's false 9 attributes, whereas future-oriented planning inevitably points toward Vitor Roque's immense potential. As Brazil march steadily toward the World Cup, the pressure to resolve this identity crisis grows stronger. The number 9 shirt is not just about scoring goals. It is about embodying Brazil's footballing soul, leading the line with confidence, and delivering when the stakes are highest. Whether Brazil ultimately choose experience over youth, tradition over evolution, or physical presence over technical flexibility remains an open question. What is certain, however, is that the battle for Brazil's number 9 position is far from settled, and the final answer may only reveal itself when the World Cup lights shine brightest. So now the question turns to you. Who do you believe should lead Brazil's attack as the true number 9? Which striker deserves to inherit this legendary jersey and carry Brazil's hopes on the world's biggest stage? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any football-related questions or topics you want us to cover, let us know. We might feature your opinion or reply in our next video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more in-depth football analysis.